Dogecoin was the most tweeted about cryptocurrency, beating out Bitcoin. A lot of that had to do with those Reddit investors. They were pushing up the price and talking about it on Wall Street bets.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Investing Guide. Let's take a look at Dogecoin and its future. Dogecoin, the cryptocurrency, which has recently boomed on the market. The future for Dogecoin is a subject of much debate lately. Today, we're going to be talking about the 3 things that will happen to Dogecoin next. Make sure you stay until the end, as you don't want to miss out on what this unique reason is. As we've witnessed, Bitcoin smashed through the roof. Ethereum has claimed a new all-time record, and right now, Dogecoin is proving a worthy contestant on the market. There are several factors at play for why the tables have turned, which we will discuss alongside the direction Dogecoin is steering towards. 2021 has already made a mark for Dogecoin, as it started to spread like wildfire at the beginning of February. Although it's dropped since, it could still be in the uptrend and change the game for everyone. If you were one of the Dogecoin advocates early on, you may have enjoyed reaping the benefits when its value surged, and it's dropped since. Is it a buy now, or has the temporary triumph faded away? As of the 3rd of March 2021, Dogecoin has only been up by 1.3%, but that doesn't mean this can't accelerate up the ladder. Regardless of the recent fluctuations, the facts we will discuss in a moment will be based on information that will likely affect the future of Dogecoin. The recent events have posed many questions for the future of Dogecoin. The reason why Dogecoin went up in the first place could very easily be the reason for why it goes up again, and where could it be potentially headed? Point number 1. The richest man on Earth, Elon Musk, has been tweeting about Dogecoin, and this could easily play into future success for the cryptocurrency. We know that Elon likes to tweet. When he puts Bitcoin in his bio, it went up by 5%. Tesla's founder is a joker and enjoys a good meme too. He's been tweeting about Dogecoin, and since he's got such an influence that when he posted about Dogecoin, it shot up by nearly 7%. There seems to be some prevalence that the stock prices seem to follow suit whenever Musk tweets about anything. Knowing Elon Musk's social media presence, we can probably assume that he will continue to tweet about Dogecoin. With what effect? Maybe he's jumped on the bandwagon of getting Dogecoin to hit $1. There are many people out there on forums rallying for Dogecoin. Is it possible at all? Perhaps with an extra boost from Musk. It actually is. Has Elon Musk got a hidden ace up his sleeve? And that's why he is actually pushing Dogecoin? Or is he just pulling everyone's leg with less than severe statistical analyses that he's projecting onto social media? The funny thing is that Dogecoin doesn't really have a leg to stand on as it stands. Apart from being a meme, there's no real market value there. Can it still prove to be one of the most popular cryptocurrencies? At the moment, it is. Thanks to the recent hype around Dogecoin, the cryptocurrency seems to be growing. Gene Simmons tweeted the bass player from the iconic Kiss band that he bought 6 figures of Dogecoin. Is this blind faith as a result of the recent publicity? Will this trend stay on track or die down? 2. Next up is the analysis of a due diligence study on where Dogecoin is headed. Before we dive deep, it's worth to note that the markets seem somewhat inconsistent at present. Dogecoins are actually worth about $5 billion US, which positions them in the top 20 cryptocurrencies. The benchmark in this area is, of course, Bitcoin, so all cryptocurrencies are stacked up against a powerful giant. Bitcoin's value is an immense $625 billion. Then we've got Ethereum at $150 billion and Tether at a somewhat modest 28. The expectations towards Bitcoin and Ethereum are well known to rise exponentially even by the end of 2021. For Dogecoin, it is said that we're in the middle of a bubble, and to catch up with the leading cryptocurrencies, it would need to hit a $15 billion market cap. This may become a reality in the medium-long term, so up to 3 years, and if and when Dogecoin reaches $20 billion. 3. Next up, we've got the $1 prognosis. Have you seen the $1 Dogecoin meme? This reality doesn't seem plausible, as it would require toppling Ethereum. But you know, as they say never. Just because it's unlikely, it doesn't mean it's impossible. The environment below the top 5 cryptocurrencies is a hive of activity, packed like sardines. So Dogecoin would need a considerable amount of hype, right, left, and center, to be up at the top, and up to the task. Dogecoin's highest value has been 7 cents. So to get up to $1, it would require a massive injection of interest and just keep going with it. It's good that we've got the richest man on earth being super enthusiastic about this cryptocurrency. The bad news is that despite all the social media stirring by Musk, it doesn't seem to be enough to snap even a fraction of a dollar. Now we've got the most decisive factor. New Dogecoins are being added every single year. Whereas Bitcoin supply is limited, if you didn't do your due diligence, it's being done for you. In turn, you might lose not to gain money long term. For this reason, Bitcoin retains the sovereignty over other cryptocurrencies, and Dogecoin, well, it's a dog's breakfast. Doge's breakfast? Dog's breakfast. Same with fiat money. The more of it that can be printed, the more you lose out in the end. So, if you're interested in a long-term investment with a decent return, there doesn't seem to be much point in investing in Dogecoin if it's susceptible to inflation like fiat currency. Let's take a look at the price range. The cryptocurrency market has grown exponentially over the years, and thus accreted sub-assets like Dogecoin. The overall popularity of cryptocurrencies is on the rise, but not everyone can afford to fork out to get any Bitcoin. In this scenario, Dogecoin appears a more affordable option for an average Joe. Will the incessant exposure puff the low-key cryptocurrency market to an extent so the value of Dogecoin rises to the left at $1? The publicity is driving up the short-term prices, but what about the longevity of it? Early birds have already caught their worms. To be precise, those who came first to the table have made a huge return on a fast 800% growth. Such rapid changes indicate a bubble. It is speculated that once the dust settles, the Dogecoin price will settle at 1 cent. Having said that, social media and influencers like Elon Musk may successfully keep the hype train running, so you never know, the prices may skyrocket. Though hype isn't a sustainable phenomenon, as the law of motion states, what goes up must come down. The popularity of Dogecoin may likely remain in the backseat of our consciousness, but that doesn't mean the value will increase. All cryptocurrencies are subject to sometimes excessive market fluctuations, so their weights vary. The marketing behind Dogecoin is quite brilliant, and for that reason, the crypto asset will keep its spot close to the hearts of those interested. The logo is ultra cute, even if you're not a 13-year-old girl. It's the same with emojis. Everyone likes them, but that doesn't translate to anything but its ubiquitous presence in our collective consciousness. Dogecoin has the whole shebang. The memes, social media engagement, constant media presence, elevated by celebrities. All that it needs for Dogecoin to remain popular. Initially, Musk's Twitter entries translated into substantial price movements of the Doge/USD exchange rate. Gradually, however, its impact on investors' sentiment decreased. Nevertheless, even the recent move of Dogecoin's meme spiked the crypto value by over 25%. The last entry, however, is a bit more defensive. No sudden movements in the stocks. It can be admitted that the entry triggered a proper reaction to its content, which said, Dogecoin meme shield, legendary item. In fact, taking into account the rallying of different stocks in the course of speculative mania, such as the sharp spike in GameStop stocks, the Doge/USD rate did not collapse so much after reaching this year's highs. So although there are no crazy increases in Doge so far, it is difficult to not notice the impact of Musk's entries on the price of this cryptocurrency. It seems like at present, Dogecoin might be a sell, because it's in a bubble and every bubble's gotta burst. Perhaps waiting for that moment to sweep in and snatch it when it's below 3 cents is the appropriate strategy. But if Elon's tweets about this gain traction, well, who knows? The highest expectation of a 20-cent price is subject to Doge managing to fortify its position as a stable top 10 altcoin. Some analysts speculate that significant risks to that assessment are price volatilities related to potential overhype, unlimited supply, Dogecoin failing to find common online usage, and to an extent, future merchandise adoption, which all seem valid. These factors combined would potentially see the currency wind all the way back to 0.003 cents. So what do you think will happen to Dogecoin? Will the bubble burst? Or can its glory rise up from the ashes? Make sure to let us know in the comments below. And while you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.